evening everyone, welcome back to another Train Sim World live stream. We're back on and we're going to be doing one of the new services. It's not in the class 33 but I didn't have a class 47 thumbnail. So it is in the class 47 and this is 1 Oscar 99, which is it's Birmingham New Street to Ramsgate, and we begin from just outside of Rochester. So it's about 45 minutes this service because I think we've got a bit of a wait. I mean it's 29 and it says it's going to take 20 minutes to get to Chatham. So somewhere we're probably going to have to wait for about 10 minutes or so. So let's wait a moment. So that's already 2 minutes. Let's set that to engine only. We'll get all of this on. Desk light switch, we'll get that on. Hopefully you can't hear any screaming kids outside, as our annoying, noisy neighbours are screaming and in the garden. What? But we didn't do anything. Okay, let's give that another go. Apparently we passed the signal at danger when we didn't even roll past the signal. I'll give that a go again. If not, maybe we will go in 33. Okay, well, we won't press anything until... So let's do that. Let's not press anything. We'll just wait. If it doesn't work, then we'll do something else. That happened to you as well. Okay, well, we just won't press anything until... I bet it's going to do it any second now, isn't it? No? Okay. You might get West Somerset Railway or Northern Trans-Pennine. Good routes, good routes. I'd say probably go for Northern Trans-Pennine, as it does sort of benefit other routes much more than West Somerset Railway. It's a lot more interesting as well. Evening Daniel, how are you? Welcome in. So we're waiting for this, I believe. Well, we would be waiting for this unless it's going down to Maidstone, which it's not. You had Northern Trans-Pennine in Trenton World 2020, so you might get it again. You should be able to transfer it across. Hello, Jason. How are you? Off that goes up there. We've got another jav there as well. Javelins are cool. Cool. Has anyone here actually been on a javelin before? Jason, have you been on a javelin before? Hello, Yoshi. Bit sleepy. For me too, I don't know why. But yeah, really tired eyes. I've only been up since 7:45. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, heavy freight pack is very good with Northern Trans-Pennine. Hey, 33 months. It's Matt, 33. It's just crazy, crazy number. But much appreciated, Daniel. And that's just almost 3 years. And that is crazy. Stop at location. Whereabouts is that? Not yet. So we're stopping the old Rochester platform. You went on one from Stratford International to St Pancras. Lovely space bug. Right, let's get this set up now. A bit weird though, because yeah, the first time, if you've just come in, the first time we loaded this service up, it said we spatted, even though we hadn't moved. But it seems to be working now. Let's do that. We'll get the safety system on. Systems. On. Oh, hang on. I'll do that one first. And then that. Hello, Tanner. First time last year, nice. Right, let's get that off. And we should start rolling down, as we're on a bit of a steep grade at the moment. Well, not steep grade, but it's basically uphill all the way up to Soul Street, which is the next station this way along. Quite a way away, actually. But it goes all the way up. But yeah, this is 1 Oscar 99, which is one of the new rail tour services. So exciting. out of here. I assume we'll also be following locomotive speed limits as well. What's my favourite train? Probably the 377. Which I suppose to anyone born pre-2000 is probably like a really horrible choice. But I like it. I like the 377s. But I've grown up with them, so I suppose that's probably why I like them. Then we go over the... Well, I don't think it is actually called the Medway Bridge. Was that Rochester High Street Bridge or something? I don't know, is it called the Medway Bridge or not? Or is it something else? But across we go anyway. The 101. Is that actually your favourite train, Jason? I'm guessing possibly sarcastic, but... I mean, it's a good one on the game, yeah, for sure. I love driving the 101 on this game. A real challenge, and... Well, not... I wouldn't really... It's not really a challenge. It used to be, but not really anymore. It's quite a simple one. Yes, we're stopping at the old Rochester platform. Maybe we'll let everybody off, go for a little stroll. Yeah, we're in the 47 in BR Blue, a very plain but nice-ish livery. How is it, Luke? I'll be on holiday anyway. You're a Desire kind of guy. You're in Milton Keynes, so you see a lot of 390s and 350s, but you like the sound of a 350 more, and it can be used for commuter, regional and semi-fast routes. I mean, I'm sure there are some routes you probably could turn off the HUD space bug. And what's a route you've played years worth of? Something like East Coast Way. Most people have East Coast Way. And it's a relatively straightforward route to do HUDless. Well, then a lot of people do say that they don't want to do HUDless because, well, I suppose they can't remember the route very well. Fair enough. Fortunately, I can sort of learn routes relatively quick somehow. It's like when I did the paper round about sort of 7 years ago. I basically knew every single route they had. Hello, Southern Rex. And there was quite a fair few. Hello, Davidoff. Alright. So about... oh, that's all good, Davidoff. No, I mean, you were still in the video, weren't you? So... It was a nice drive in the Western Star. Don't be sorry about it. Not at all. You didn't have to. Oh, I've done that 7 Rex. I mean, I've done a whole video without the sound. No, I've done a whole video of the merch overlay on. And it was a good one as well. I never redid it in the end. It was, I think, from Catford Bridge. Yeah, Catford Bridge to Swanley. It was a fun one as well, but I had the merch overlay on the whole time. So in the end, I binned it. Oh, it is called the Medway Bridge. Yeah, I saw somewhere someone was like, no, that's actually like the Rochester High Street Bridge or something. You're doing 1 Foxtrot 5-1, very nice. What's that? Is that a 465 service? Or was that one of the ones to Ramsgate? Hello Tyler, how are you? Right, let's come to a stop, just use the loco brake for that. Hello Oscar, how are you? Welcome in as well. Yeah, what? So we actually go for a little stroll on the old Rochester station. I don't think we actually ever have. But as we're going to be here for 4 minutes, we might as well. There might be a collectible on here, actually. Have to have a little look. Lovely Jason. Hello, Inter. You're going to Iceland sometime over the weekend on Truckers MP. Awesome. Fast improvement there. If you look at the old Train Sim World 2 old Rochester station, it just looked, well, it looks a bit weird really, because it was sort of, just imagine this, but without any of the buildings, any of the sort of vegetation, any of it. It was just a plain sort of weird platform. And they really did sort of upgrade it. Look at that, we're actually on the platform as well. They really did upgrade it for the Train Sim World 3 version. Looks way much better. So it looks like we're going to be overtaken by something. I haven't, so I know. Awesome submarines, that's good. Oh, it's a high-speed service. Let's head back. We've got 2 minutes apparently, so something will be passing us. What are we guessing, 375 or 465? I'm going to say 375, I reckon. That'll be passing us. Cheers, Joshua. When is Ompty next getting a live stream? I don't know. It's been ages actually since we last did sort of another game live stream. I've just been doing train sims. Well, we've only been doing one stream. It's been nice weather, so I've just been out and about quite a bit more. No, I don't want to give it up. Yeah, not sure, Joshua. Not too sure, because I'll be going on holiday quite soon, so that will be another week. So yeah, not sure. Nice enter. Maybe Davidoff, maybe. That's a 465. Here comes the 465. I'll probably get in trouble for doing. You probably would get in trouble for doing this in real life. Just sort of hopping out the train on the old platform and having a little stroll. Hello, Tommy. Right, let's get back in. Tommy, hopefully you're all well. There's a signal section, it's a fairly small one here. Or fairly short. You know, if we could go up to Dover Priory and also Ramsgate, that would be cool to see. And proper stretch out the service. I would like to see more extensions to this route. I think it's just sort of a good foundation for more extensions. I mean, I know it's already been extended once before, but that's sort of what I want to see more of on train. You know, sort of routes which are quite, you know, sort of a foundation, like the Midland Main Line. That's a foundation for extensions. This route, I mean, they could do the whole Southeastern network, or at least add more onto it. Hang on, are we not? We're not. There's another one, isn't there? That's gone yellow there. Oh, we got to wait even longer. We've got until 45 now. Alright, back out. Was it 375 next? Yeah, I would like to see more extensions to this. Sort of provides a good foundation. And then maybe if they did upgrade the BML at some point, maybe we could see more extensions to that. I don't know. But yeah, I think it would be cool to see more extensions to routes now. East Coast Way especially. Yeah, maybe Davidoff. Maybe. Did take quite some time to try and get it all set up yesterday, so you would have lost your job by now doing that. Do you actually have any sort of abandoned lines in Australia, Oscar? Sort of abandoned stations and stuff? Because I suppose railways, well, I was about to say they're probably much newer over there, but they're probably not. Hello D King, alright, hopefully we're well. You think another 465, how you doing Richard? You like the Sheerness branch? That would be a nice addition. Ooh. Exciting, Joshua. maybe release date. And I bet it will release next week, won't it? When I'll be on holiday. No, hopefully not. But yeah, that would be cool to get the Gemini coming out. I'm getting that when it comes out. Basically, any Studio Polygon Master Switch bus will pick up. That'd be cool, Luke. So you're in the class 47 for this run. We haven't got very far in 10 minutes or 15 minutes. Here's another 465. I wonder if it's one of the summer services. Might be. Where does it say it's going? Ramsgate, I reckon. Not bothered, yeah, I'm all good. Oh, it doesn't say. It could be an ECS move. I think it. No, there's people on it. No, I don't need control. It's good that it comes up with no now as the first option. Right, let's get back in. You're running your Type 33 on your layout, pretending it's going from London Victoria to Bristol Temple Meads. Lovely. Yeah, sounds good, Joshua. I'll have a look. Oh, awesome, Frank. Oh, awesome, Oscar. But now it'll be good to yeah, it'll be good to get the Gemini out. It's gonna be good, that. Right, so that hopefully was the last train we were waiting for. It is coming up to 45 past. That train, probably relatively soon, will be clearing the next signal section. Can we go? Yes, there we go. Right, let's go. Let's go. You did get it right, yeah. Nice, Harry. For some reason I thought you lived in the States, but clearly not. If you saw a class 66 passing by. Hello Reggie, how are you? Can I wait for the 700? Yeah, that's going to be good as well. Look forward to that one. Very much looking forward to the 700 as I go on it very regularly. So yeah, look forward to it. Very much looking forward to it. I wish we were so spot on with departure times in real life. What's the longest you've actually waited at a signal, Oscar? With your big 4-mile long freight train. Wow, maybe not that long, but still. How long have you had to actually? How long have you had to wait? Hello, Danny. Alright. How are you? Oh, come in. New Marsh Barton train opens for public on the 4th of July. I don't know where that is, but good to hear. Doesn't matter, Harry. Doesn't matter, mate. Now we're going to Fort Pitt Tunnel. Looks like you can actually run on the other line on this one. You've got the position light signal down there. Into the big, scary Fort Pitt Tunnel. Which there could be a red light round here, so we've got to be careful. Yeah, there's a red light. You've got to be careful, that one is, as it's on the thingy on the corner. I've got a single yellow now. Thank you, Danny, much appreciated. I'm guessing you're all good. Right, and we'll start speeding that up as we come up to Chatham. Three-ish hours. Wow. Overhead fell onto the tracks. Just a little bit of time. 3 hours, that signal. Ooh. I'm guessing that probably went rather slow. And what did you do? But did you sort of... Well, yeah, I suppose you just had to stay in the cab for the whole 3 hours. Can sort of, you know, stretch your legs. Hang on. Well, we are stopping at Chatham. I was about to go straight through it, but no, we are stopping here. OMSI traffic can be manic sometimes, especially in Pimlico. You think it took like 8 minutes to get past an intersection. Admittedly, your traffic is turned down quite a bit. I'm guessing that's down. So YouTube have added like emojis now you can put in, so it sort of covers the train. What are you doing? No, hang on, no, we're not stopping here. Go forward. You just didn't want to apply power then. Brake. Ah, that would make sense. That would make a lot of sense. I was wondering why we were sort of slowing down. The loco brake was still on a tiny bit. Well, this is Chatham. And we'll just go right to the end. Be on the safe side. Right. Now we're here. Cheer, we get that one off. And we get that one back on. Here we are, this is Chatham. The home of DTG. On Train World 3, when using a keyboard, is there a letter or number what you can push so you can switch cabs? There is, but you need a keyboard. I don't think you can do it on controller. At least I've never done it on controller. Or is there a way you can do it on controller? I can't remember, but I know on keyboard it is Control Plus, and you can switch. Control Plus, and you can switch cabs. Next stop's Faversham after this. Apparently this is based on a real rail tour as well, I think run by the Branch Line Society. So it's not sort of just a fictional service, it is based off a real one. So I suppose more sort of semi-fictional, or yeah. Right, let's get going. It is Faversham next. We're off. There we go. You're sure this is the Class 57? If only it was, but no, it's the it is the 47. They look quite, they do look similar, don't they? The 57 and 47. But we're off. So Daniel, thanks for coming in, mate. Take care. So that service ahead of us shouldn't really affect us now. Hopefully it won't. We got a double yellow. Why are we not getting power? It keeps sort of cutting out the power for some reason. That's why we came to a stop at Chatham, even though we had the brake on a tiny bit, but it sort of keeps cutting it off. Come on. I'm on the PS5 for this one. Ah, it's good. Brilliant, wasn't it? The last one we did on there. Hurricane Perth. Nice, Joshua. But the last member stream was good fun on Sunday. We did some Fall Guys. When you first got OMSI 2, how did I get the pedals working? Now I remember something on there. You have to reverse the controllers. Yeah, I remember doing that. You have to there's like an option to reverse it. I remember having to do that. So if you see that option, press that. Hello, Crazy Dash. What RAM do I recommend for high graphics on Train Sim Classic? Well, I've got 16 gigabytes of RAM, and my run does run it on high. It can run it on ultra, but for some reason the speedo goes blurry. Don't know why. But yeah, I've got 16 gigabytes and it runs fine. We're in a 47. 37 is a growler. Into Gillingham Tunnel. So we're off to Faversham on this run. So probably about another sort of 20 minutes or so. I was originally going to do a 33 run. But yeah, I think it was 21:42. And it was a little bit dark, so I thought, well, we'll jump in the 47. It's one of the new services as well. So, all good. Take it nice and steady. We started at Chatham. Well, no, Rochester. Well, Strood, actually. Yeah, we started at Strood, but on the Chatham main line. That's what I meant, on the Chatham main line at Strood. It's really hard to work out what that signal is. I mean, it looks like it's green at the moment, but just because you've got the sort of light flare at the end of the tunnel, it can actually make almost every aspect light up. Now I can see all the junction indicators on at the moment. So you've got to be really careful of this signal as it sort of tricks you. So at the moment it looks like it's green, but then it's showing 2 junction indicators. It's just the way the light is on it. Well, I think it actually might be green. No, I think it is green. Hello, Lion. How are you? We stopped at Chatham. Yeah, you gotta be careful though. See what I mean? So it looks like both junction indicators are on, and it is green. That's good. Sure is, Mason. We'll be back late tomorrow. Actually, so the stream will be slightly later tomorrow. It's the official. Is it the? Yes, yeah, 21st of June, isn't it? The summer solstice. The longest day in the northern hemisphere, and I assume the shortest day in the southern hemisphere. So the longest, well, longest day of daylight. So probably about 10 p.m. More than 10 actually. That'll be completely dark. It's great. Although after today, it's in the reality of now the days start getting shorter daylight-wise, which is not so nice. Why can't the longest day of the year be right in the middle of summer? That'd be so nice. But no, it's sort of right at the beginning. Yeah, hopefully not, Mason. I can't imagine it'll be far off. I'm gonna guess probably next month. I mean, we got Glossop coming out at the end of this month. I mean, it could be the first. It could be the week after Glossop, which would be. What would that be? Sort of early July time. But it can't be far off there. Especially now with this update out, which sort of reconfigured the timetable a little bit to be able to accommodate the 700. Oh dear, Lion. Yeah, we're going full beans. Mark 2's behind us. Saying there's some US stuff in the works. Well, we have got the New York Trenton timetable. That's in the works. But yeah, I think new DLC wise, no, I don't think there's anything. Sure that'll come at some point into. I can hear Smudge scratching. I'm going to quickly let in Smudge because I've got a catty, so otherwise she's going to be crying at the door the whole time. So hold on, let me quickly let in the cat. She's scratching the door like mad. Right, cat has arrived. Oh god, the power button's exposed. Quickly cover that. She does like clicking the power button, Smudge. And it's, hello. You might see her jump up in a second. Go on, sit on your chair. No, she wants to come on my chair. Come on, Em. Let's see. Not long back from seeing the Midland Pullman and just started to rain. I wonder what the next US route will be. Will it be passenger or freight? I mean, probably freight, won't it? We haven't had a sort of a US freight route since what was the last US freight route? It's not Chatham, was it? I think it was. Oh, no, there must have been a new US freight route before that. No, that hasn't been, has there? The last US freight route was Chatham. I wonder what Rivet are working on though. Yeah, she's doing loops of me now. And pass was the last. I mean, I suppose it's alright. Maybe we get another US passenger route. Or maybe it would be nice to see some sort of US freight and passenger route. I don't know if that's sort of much in the but sort of a mixed route. I thought that would just be much more enjoyable, sort of having a bit of freight, but then also passenger. I don't know what would be good contenders for that though. Hello Theo, who shall remain named. Ooh, maybe it's a spy, an MI6 agent. There was a special train going by the depot. Oh, lovely Theo. I suppose you come out the depot, look down, and you've got the trains below. So that's diesel. What about the is it the racetrack? With oh god, we used to have someone in who was absolutely obsessed with the trains. The one in Chicago, in Illinois. I can't remember what the railroad company's called. Doing the passenger trains there. But that's freight and passenger, I think. Maybe Inter. Metro, that's the one, because his name was Metro. Yeah, Metro with some freight services and stuff. Well, Metro with passenger and then whatever freight there. Oh wow, freight, eh? There you go. Everybody's going to Barbados. I suppose when James Bond retired, he went to the Caribbean. And some of them go to Barbados. Fair enough, Theo. About 90 Metro trains and about 50 BNSF trains. Yeah, I'm all good, Theo. I was on the buses again. I had to get the bus somewhere today. I did think I was going to get the Omni Decker, but it didn't quite turn out in the end. I got an Omni City. Good enough. As we make our way, I don't want any rush, so we sort of just chill out and enjoy the journey. Hello Ro, currently on the play to Memphis for an Elvis tour over 3-month private. Ooh. Very nice guy. Hello Tintin. It was a double-decker Omnicity. Yeah, double-decker Omnicity. I think like a 58 plate one. Is there a reason for UK headlights having daytime and nighttime running? Well, I suppose at night time you get slightly bit more of a beam, whereas I suppose in daytime it's more just to sort of let people know what direction you're running in, that they don't really need a headlight for the driver at day. So I suppose at daytime it's more of just a route indicator, and at night time then you change it over and then you get a little bit of a light. But quite a lot of modern trains don't have that. I mean, the 700 doesn't have that. 707, I think the Adventurers, they don't have that. It's all sort of just one. Yeah, top front Theo, best seat in the house. Hello Johnny, how are you? I'm all good, Rogue. A route with the big boy, that would be interesting. Ah, see, Crazy Dash. Although BNSF is in the game now, so shouldn't be an issue. quite an enjoyable service. This one that was, well, actually was green, but it was a double yellow, so we are following something. So we'll just stay at this speed. I mean, there's no rush. And the ditch lights too. So basically, just American like trains, but UK like signals and stuff. Good to hear, Donny, good to hear. Let's get a flyby shot. Let's go along. Does the GWR class 166 get livery design of the HST? No, I don't think so. Hello, Alex. I don't know. That's when you ask that question every time you come in. Have a guess. Oh, that'll be fun, Crazy Dash. Then Long Island have got that now, haven't they, with the triple track? Hey, good for you. He knows the best seat in the house. I mean, if it's a double decker, it's got to be the top front. There's no other argument. It's got to be top front. Yeah, I know the engine sounds at the back probably cool, but it's got to be top front. Best view. There you go, spot on, Theo. Anyone experiencing the issues of spawning out the cabins? Yes. Yeah, I was trying to spawn into... Well, it was actually into the... there's a Sheerness cell down from Sheerness. It was the 2142 Crompton service. And it spawned me at the London end of platform 2 at Rochester. Not far off, Alex. I'll leave you guessing. Coming up to Sittingbourne, let's get a flyby shot. As we whiz our way through. The bottom left seat, what, on a bus? Oh, come on, mate. I want to get a nice... There we go. But the NPC's blocking the way. Yeah, interesting, isn't it, Tintin? Did you put the ear blockers in? Probably the best decision. Evening Animal, how are you? Bottom left? No. If it's a double decker, top deck, not bottom deck. I suppose unless you're going like 1 or 2 stops. I know, it's unbelievable. Yes, yes, Animal. And people decided to close them this time. They did, Southern Rex. Yeah, I don't really know why they got rid of the oldest video in the first place. Or the sort of option to click the oldest video. But then they also changed, they've changed quite a few, yeah, the oldest video went, the dislike thing, or sort of saying, obviously, I can see the dislikes, but, yeah, sort of when you, well, the like and dislike, you can't see how many dislikes something has got now, which is, apparently, it was apparently into, yeah, apparently they did that to improve the, what's the word? I'll think of it in a second. Do I play? And I don't, Alex. I would like to, but I don't. Tad Rock Top Deck is best. Yes. Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. Yes, it was to. Yeah, they got rid of the amount of dislikes the public can see to improve the mental well-being of content creators. I couldn't care less if someone dislikes the content. I don't care. I'm enjoying it, so that's all that matters. Although I can actually still see, you can still see how many dislikes something has got on your YouTube studio. Right, to say hello, Francis. How are you? I'm going up to Chatham. Yeah, Joe does certainly add ways to add in extra services. But yeah, quite a few more services. Hello, Darkleaf. Cheers, Francis. Yeah, I saw that Southern Rex. Yeah, it's quite good, that. Nice, Francis. Exactly, Freight King. They add to the viewer numbers. That's not very nice of you, Francis. Going through Chatham. As I said, we are going a bit slower than the speed limit, but we were following something, and we probably still are. So it's better just to lay off the speed. Yeah, I might take a look at getting that Southern Rex, because I think there's lots of steamers on there. I think it was a GWR. I saw a GWR one, but yeah, I'll definitely have to take a look at that. Cheers, Francis. Rogue, yes. Slightly far off. City Skylines 2. I'll definitely be pre-ordering that relatively soon. What else have we got? Oh, there's another game. There's another game I'm quite looking forward to. Can't remember the name though. It'll come to me. But yeah, City Skylines 2. We'll be getting that. That'll be new. Probably Animal, yeah. What else would I like to do? I don't know. Yeah, definitely City Skylines 2. We'll be getting that. Maybe the next Crew game. That'll be something different. The Crew Motorsport, which I think is basically just going to be like a Forza Horizon but Crew. Might bring that. Might get that. Obviously, Railway Empire 2, that recently came out, so we've done that. I'm hoping to begin a Transport Fever 2 series, so that will sort of be coming back. So yeah, and yes, Flight Sim 2024, whenever that comes out, that will most certainly be on the channel as well. So I'm gonna get that on the Xbox. Send a video of you doing. I don't play Roblox. Good, Darkly. Set out you as well. Transport Fever 2 is addictive. So is Railway Empire 2. Let's start popping that down. Oh no, it's gone green. We're all good. The speed comes down to 75 and then down to 60. Yeah, Flight Sim 2024 will be getting whenever it comes out, which probably will be in 2024. Probably the same sort of time Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 came out, so maybe August 2024. Am I sure I don't? I'm pretty certain I don't play Roblox, Francis. Are you sure you don't play it, or are you sure you do play it? Yellow. I think that does clear us into Faversham actually. I think. When's that meant to be out? Well, Flight Sim 2024. So it could be. I mean, if it's like FIFA, it could be out. I suppose Q4 of this year, or it could be next year in 2024. Hello, Double G. How are you? How's Transport Fever 2? Addictive. And oh yeah, I'll go back on it at some point. Maybe even do the American map, as we did the European one next time. Last time. Outside view of the train. And there it is. 47. Why are we slowing down so much? Come on, speed up. Animal, I am really really sure I don't play Roblox. Just got to double check. I don't. Oh, where was that? There was a bench? Hang on, I'm interested now, because I know you've sent an image, haven't you? Of the bench. It's up here, isn't it? Hopefully it lets us fly up here. Oh, it's all the way up. Oh, there it is here, yeah. There's a bench here. You can actually sit on that. Don't worry, you got this. Lizzie Wilding. So you can actually sit on there and watch trains, which is really quite nice. So one of those little quirky things. Have we overcooked it again? It wasn't having any of it. Come on. There we go. We have been dawdling along a little bit, but we've just been chilling out. Nice chilled out rail tour service, and we were following another train as well. Why are we not going to play Roblox? Because I already have Train Sim Classic, Train Sim World. I don't need it. Ompsy, the bus. I don't need to play Roblox. Some people might enjoy it, but I don't. Yeah, apparently it has tinted. I've never noticed it until Southern Rex pointed it out in the Discord server. But yeah, apparently it has always been there. And you can sit and watch trains at it. Video idea, Tintin. Train spot in near Faversham. There's Amanda. Come on, train, get going. We haven't got the brake on, have we? No, it's all off. We'll be slow though, as we will have the red light at the end. Cool, here we are. We made it. Made it to Faversham. Roblox is a... I don't know, what is the best way to describe Roblox? Comparable to, well, not compared to something like Minecraft. It's I don't know really what the best way is. It's a blocky game with blocky people, where you can play lots of different games and stuff. I don't know. It's hard to explain. I do, Alex. Yeah. Well, I still do buy, for Train Sim Classic, I still do buy some bits when they're on sale. Like that new pack which is there. I might take a look at that and pick that up. Lovely. Well, that was cool. We're at Faversham now, and that will be Journey's End. But that was one Oscar 99. One of the new rail tour services Joe's added in. Birmingham New Street to Ramsgate. But you drive it from just outside Rochester to Faversham. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. I'll be back tomorrow. I have Francis yet. I'll be back tomorrow and we'll be doing some more train sim. Links can be found in the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. Apart from that, have a lovely rest of your evening. Enjoy the weather, enjoy the extra 2-3 minutes of daylight as opposed to yesterday, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one. See you all, take care, bye guys.